One weather system departs, but another arrives. That's the breakdown for tomorrow. Let's dive into the details. I'm Angus here at the Bureau. This is the National Weather Forecast for Wednesday, the 26th of August. The focus in recent days has been on the east and the southeast. Lots of rain, a smattering of thunderstorms, and the weather system driving that is drifting eastwards. So we'll see some more rain in the morning, but throughout the course of the day, that will pull out into the ocean, and we'll really have an easing pattern across this part of the country with dry weather returning. But at the same time, in the west, a smaller weather system, but quite a potent one through southwestern WA. That's going to be bringing some heavy rainfall, particularly to areas south of Perth and eventually reaching Perth itself. We will see that when we get to Western Australia, but as we go around the country, we'll start in Queensland. Some early morning rain through the Darling Downs and the southeast coast. Possible storm in the mix through the early hours as well. The bulk of that rain will clear up by about 9 a.m. or so, something like that. And after that, we're tending towards drier weather, although one or two showers could persist into the early afternoon, especially around the Brisbane Gold Coast area. Elsewhere, we have a fairly mild day, mostly sunny through areas Rockhampton northwards and across the interior and the west of the state. Overnight and early morning rain for much of New South Wales as well. Really areas from Wollongong right up to the Queensland border. We could see some thunderstorms through the night and into the morning as well. The bulk of the rainfall here will also be easing through the course of the morning, and after lunch we're probably just holding on to a couple of lighter and more sparse showers, but certainly could see a good dump of rainfall through the first half of the day. Temperature wise, we're pretty standard actually for the time of year, looking at temperatures near 20 degrees along the coast including Sydney, and similar inland, a little bit cooler at elevation. And all the rain from Tuesday will clear up overnight for Victoria, so a much drier Wednesday headed your way. There could be a couple of showers around the Gippsland ranges here, but don't expect any significant totals to accumulate. The wind will die off and the day will be fairly pleasant, but it will be a little on the cool side with a lot of temperatures in the mid-teens. Melbourne has a high of 15 degrees with a light southerly, but should stay dry with a little cloud cover. We will also have some cool southerly winds, especially affecting southern Tasmania, alongside a couple of showers. So we'll see our temperatures in the south and even in the west in that 12 to 13 degree range. We're not going to see a lot of rain in Hobart, but I anticipate a couple of showers are possible almost at any stage of day. In the north of the state, quite a different feel there, much warmer, much sunnier around the likes of Launceston, Devonport and Burnie. And after all the rain in South Australia to begin the week, we might not record even a single drop of rainfall here on Wednesday. A much drier weather pattern sets up across the state. Temperatures are pretty standard for August in that mid to upper teens range. Adelaide tracking for a high of 17 degrees. There won't be much wind. There will be a little bit of cloud cover around, but the sun should peek through from time to time as well. Alright, this is where a lot of the rainfall action is tomorrow, particularly south of Perth. So from Mandurah down to Busselton, heavy rain in the morning. We could well have a severe weather warning in play for tomorrow, so definitely keep up to date with that if you live in that part of the state. As we get through the middle of the day Wednesday, that rain will start to move northwards into Perth, then up to Geraldton, and overnight Wednesday into Thursday, that rain will push inland through the great southern and central parts of the wheat belt. And a lot of that rain will actually be really welcome, as it has been a pretty dry winter for much of the southwest land division to date. But some places that rain will come in a bit too hard and fast and all at once, and that's particularly the coast south of Perth, where we will likely see a flash flood risk with the rain tomorrow morning. Other parts of the state further north and further inland will have a fairly settled day, but again, definitely stay up to date with the forecast and the warnings if you live in the southwest. And across Australia's north, those hints of rainfall from earlier in the week around Alice Springs, Tennant Creek, that's all cleared up and moved away. So we're back to dry, sunny, blue skies across central parts of the country. We could start to see a few coastal showers building around parts of the Kimberley, maybe western parts of the top end as well. No big changes yet, but as we move into spring, they might start to become a little bit more common. Updates always available on the Bureau website, app and social media. You can check back here tomorrow for the next forecast video as well. Thanks for watching.